Hey there, Tony.
Josh, my old friend, how you doing?
I'm doing well. It's great to see you.
It's great to see you and great to have you coming to Salt Lake City.
Yeah,
That's the last stop on this tour.
absolutely. And a very, very special place in my heart. We filmed a whole special from there. We did a whole concert special from there. It's awesome. Love the hardware behind your shoulder there. Congratulations.
Well, thank you very much. And I love the poster. What can I say?
Thank you very much. That's the only hardware I have, but thank you.
Yeah,
Yes.
I know you designed it and put it up yourself. So
It's
that
my software actually. Yeah.
terrific. You know what? Salt Lake loves you as well, and we know that this place has a special place in your heart.
It does. I mean, everything from performing at the Winter Olympics to performing for, a packed couple nights for one of my favorite concert specials that I've ever done. My fans of Salt Lake have always meant a lot to me, and they've always been right there with me from day one. And so, whenever I get to return, it's always a big thank you to them for being with me for 25 years.
Yeah, we can't wait. And you're bringing Jennifer Hudson with you. And uh, talk to me a little bit about the preparation for this.
Yeah, I mean, Jennifer is just one of my favorite voices of all time, and she's such an incredible artist in her own right. And I was honored when she said yes to coming to join us. So obviously, the possibilities became endless of, obviously what we're going to do as our solo sets, but then, how we're going to blend out there. We have voices that we love blending together, and our voices sound really good together. And so, choosing what we're going to do out there is part of the fun. We've got some great ideas, and if they are able to come to fruition, it's going to blow the roof off.
I know you must enjoy performing in front of a live audience, but is it therapeutic for you?
Absolutely, it's the best therapy I could possibly have because, we're in the world we live in today. We're increasingly isolated, and our iPhones are pulling us in, and the news is pulling us in, and we're constantly like in this little myopic world. And for me, like I had a therapist once that said, our souls are just meant to bounce off other souls. That is when we are happiest, is when we are rubbing souls with other souls. And when I'm on tour, there's no greater example of that. When we get to share art, share music, and we're all in one space congregating in that way, it's powerful, and it always refills my tank.
I always think there's a bit of acting involved in what you do as well, because you're let's say you're on tour, which you are, you're singing the same song, all the time in different places. You got to make it sound like the first time you've ever sang it.
Well, it's easy to do when you love it, and when you love the music, and and I felt this way when I did Broadway too. Sweeney Todd, which is one of my favorite shows of all time, but I'm still doing it 300 times. And there is something about the idea that someone out there may really need this. Someone out there might be hearing it for the first time, might be moved by it for the first time. That keeping that freshness is always a part of it. And when you love it, truly, it never gets old.
Now, there's something special about this concert that you're touring with. It's we're giving back to the Find Your Light Foundation. Talk to me about that.
Sure. So about 15 years ago, I had the great honor of founding this foundation. I'm a product of arts education. I'm here because I had, really incredible arts teachers that saw in me a kid that needed to be unlocked, and they gave me that access, and it gave me, really the foundation to be where I am today. And so this is a time where those programs are getting cut more than ever,
Yeah.
and those arts programs need our help. So I'm so honored that I get to put $1 towards each ticket towards my foundation, where we're going to make sure that those programs get the grants they need. So anybody who gets a ticket, they're going to hear us, and they're also going to help a lot of kids.
When you're in different cities, do you take some time and visit some high schools and junior highs to talk to kids?
Definitely. It's one of my favorite things to do when I'm on the road, is to be able to have kind of, my feet on the ground, and to be able to be there personally, not just read about what they need in the grant applications, or reading about their programs or seeing their videos, but, really being there firsthand and seeing the light that's gone on in these kids' eyes when they have that. It's very special. And there's some wonderful programs in Salt Lake. So if time permits, I would love to do it.
When you're not Josh Groban, the world's best singer, uh, what do you do for hobbies and what do you do to relax? Do you cook? Do you travel?
Well, the traveling, I kind of try to stay home as much as possible if I'm about to tour a lot. But I do love to cook. I have found that cooking is very musical. It's all about putting a lot of notes together that you don't know how they're going to go, and then mixing into something miraculous. Truly miraculous if I can do it without overcooking it. And otherwise, like my hobbies, truly, I'm like stunted at 15. They say your emotional age is the year you got famous, and so that would make sense considering how much I enjoy playing video games and collecting baseball cards.
Wow. I think you should come out with a singing cookbook.
I should come out with a singing cookbook. You're absolutely right. Yeah.
I'll help you.
Thank you. Yes. Can we write that together?
I'll make some phone calls.
Maybe I'll
I
finally
also
get some hardware.
I also understand you've got a new album coming out.
I do, yeah. I am knee deep in, I think, one of my favorite things I've ever recorded. My connection to film music runs very deep. I've loved working with film composers my whole career. And I thought, now is the time, 25 years in, I want to make my love letter to film music. And so I'm recording an album of some of the great film songs of all time, fully orchestrated. Just, it's been an absolute blast and a pleasure to sing. That will be coming out before this tour. So I'll be singing a few of those in Salt Lake.
How cool. I can't wait to hear you sing the theme from Twilight Zone.
Absolutely. That's TV. That's
Oh,
TV. But
oh yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
that's the next album. That's the next album.
And finally, again, when we heard, our family heard that you were coming to town, my wife went out and bought tickets. We're going to be
Oh, it's
there.
very kind. Oh, come on. You know a guy. Tony,
Yeah.
come on.
I
You don't
I
need to
know
buy
a lot of
tickets.
guys, but
Your money's no good here. But in doing so, you help the foundation. So thank you for that.
yeah, and yeah, you're loved by everybody. How's that? Does that make you feel powerful and great that everybody adores you?
Not first of all, not everybody adores me. It's very kind. What I will say though is that I've had the kind of career where people either know me or they don't, and if they do, they have a real connection to it. I don't feel like I've had that kind of career where it's like I'm just a celebrity for being a celebrity. If
Yeah.
somebody knows me, it's because the music's really meant something to them, and they come up with a handshake and a story. And I think that has meant that whenever I get to be in front of an audience, it never feels superficial. It feels like we're always going to connect on some level that is deeper than that. And I think that's a very lucky thing to have 25 years in.
I think so as well. And again, you're a hell of a performer and a great guy too. I say
Thanks,
that with
Tony.
all my heart.
Thank you. Well, it takes one to know one, and I appreciate it always. Great talking with you.
Josh, I'll see you here in Salt Lake City, and my gosh, it's great to see you again.
You too. I'll see you there.
Bye bye.
Can't wait. Bye.